What up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to Vegas Nation. Practice today, Thursday, in preparation for the Patriots on Sunday in Foxborough. And again, a lot of missing players for the Raiders, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. That seems to be the theme so far early this season. No Trent Brown, no Nick Kwiatkowski, Henry Ruggs, the speedster. He was limited in practice today. Darren Waller was not there. Josh Jacobs. So some of those guys, I expect, management, you want to manage their workloads. It's a long season. They're going to need Jacobs and Waller for the long haul. But it's still a little concerning that some of those offensive linemen are nicked up. Fortunately for the Raiders, they've been able to patch it up so far this year. And the patched up offensive line has done its due diligence. And we actually heard from Raiders offensive line coach Tom Cable today. Here's what he had to say.
The character of this group is off the charts. If you got to come to work with these guys every day, you know what I'm talking about. It's if you're blessed where you work, that every time you walk in the room, everybody's for each other, and there's no BS, there's no baloney, there's no ego. I don't have to get more than that guy or this or that stuff. You're pretty fortunate, and that's what we have with this group. They really, every day I get up, I look forward to coming in and getting with these guys because that's the way they do things. They're for each other every day.
And they were only in shorts, at least when we saw them, so it doesn't look like it was a physical practice that anybody missed. And before anyone freaks out, you look around the league and the injury factor that's taken hold across the NFL. As bad as it's been for the Raiders in terms of some of the players that they've missed, at the very least, they haven't lost anybody for any kind of a season-long injury or anything like that. So it's some dings and some pain, which we kind of expected was going to happen this year without the offseason, but it hasn't been the kind of injuries that we've seen around the league.
No, it hasn't been, and it's football. Guys are going to get hurt. Guys are going to get nicked up. But as you talked about, Vinny, Saquon Barkley, he's done for the year.
Right.
Christian McCaffrey's out for a while. These are some of the marquee playmakers in the NFL, and fortunately for the Raiders, their top playmakers have been good to go and have been crucial in their 2-0 start. You talk about Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller. Those guys have been imperative, crucial for how that team has played so far.
And what's really been beneficial for the Raiders, they've played clean, efficient football so far. When you talk about penalties, they're first in the NFL in penalties in terms of the good side, only 3 per game. They averaged 8 per game last year. Time of possession is way up. They're dominating the third quarter. They were horrible in the third quarter last year. They're controlling the ball. They're also scoring when they control the ball. More touchdowns. They're way up. They're 7th in the league in red zone scoring this year. In terms of touchdowns, they were 22nd last year. So there's a lot of good signs of a team doing a lot of winning type attributes. And as long as that can keep up, they're in a good position to be a pretty decent football team this year. But on Sunday against the Patriots, they play the masters of the teams that play clean football.
Yeah, Vinny, that's a perfect segue. I mean, the Patriots for years and years and years, regardless of their personnel, regardless who they have out there, they are well coached. They are ready to play. They don't make mistakes. They don't beat themselves. And that's what I think makes this matchup so compelling on Sunday is for the first time in a while, you see the Raiders, like you said, showing seeds of playing that style in football. And the Patriots, that is what they're known for, and it's going to be an interesting game Sunday.
Spoiler alert, it's not Tom Brady at quarterback for the Patriots. Cam Newton is the quarterback of the Patriots, and a lot of ways it changes the dynamic of the Patriots offense so much. I'm not so sure they're not better this year. I'm not saying overall, but this year, for this season, I'm not so sure they're not better with Cam Newton at quarterback than they would have been with Tom Brady. It's crazy to say, but I believe that.
I'm 100% with you, Vinny. You look at what Cam Newton has done in that offensive staff with Josh McDaniels, one of the best offensive coordinators in the league. He has tailored this offense to Cam Newton's skill set. They're running more. They're running read option, and looks fantastic. He's completing better than 71% of his passes. He leads the NFL with 4 rushing touchdowns. We know he can run the ball, but his accuracy has been so impressive. And this is a team, Vinny, without a bona fide number 1 wide receiver, and they still he nearly threw for 400 yards against the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. So it shows the level he's playing at and what those guys are doing around him, how they've rallied around him during his short time in Foxborough.
The Raiders make the long trip from Las Vegas to New England, but they catch a little bit of a break because the Patriots made the same exact trip even further from all the way up in Seattle back home to New England after the Sunday night game against the Seahawks. So they had to do a little traveling this week as well. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited about another litmus test for the Raiders, this time against Bill Belichick and the Patriots, and we'll be covering it. We'll have it all covered at Vegas Nation. Download the app. or visit us at vegasnation.com. For Sam and I'm Vinny, and we'll keep you posted.